Welcome back, ladies and gents. I have got my recruiting levels back up. We are full again. And I came over to attack Medina. I initiated the siege and then I saved the game. So far, we haven't had any attacks on Raza. So let's see what happens here. See if we can indeed siege this game. By the way, if anything I do has ever brought you any enjoyment or helped you pass the time on YouTube, please click on the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything whatsoever. It's just a click, and it would mean a lot to me. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. No upgrades there. The lock, the camera is locked so awkwardly for this particular castle. There's Raza way over there. I can see smoke coming out of Raza, though. Oh, they must be... I don't know what's going on, actually. You see that? Smoke coming out of the village also. Jalmaries, we got Jalmaries. I don't see any pop-up saying that... It may be the village just on the other side, or just this side of Raza that I see smoking, because there are no pop-ups saying anything's being attacked except for Liwas over there. Alright, who we're going to give Jalmaries to? Hopefully an Imperial. Yeah, you're an Imperial. Hongaroos. Hongaros. Hongaroo. That reminds me of something. Maybe Buckaroo? I don't know. What was that site? What was that? Bonsai. What's his name? Buckaroo Bonsai. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Who knows the way my brain thinks. Most of you probably won't even know who that's from a long time ago. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I'm saying it Bonsai, Buckaroo, or Buckaroo Bonsai. I don't. It's been really a long time since I've even thought of that. I'm pretty sure it's... Ah, there's Jamea. They're going for Jamea. Let me... Can I see what's in Jamea? Oh, I can't. Hold on. Come on, give me... All right, 466 defenders, but they're all starved out. All right, I don't want to lose that. As much as I don't want to stop this, I also don't want to lose that castle, and I want another opportunity to wipe out. I think this might... I hope this is just a single party. Pete the Quartermaster gained a level. Where is Pete the Quartermaster? Right there. Notice there's no... Remember, as I said in the last video, you only get the orange notice when there's a perk. He don't have a attribute point. He's got a focus point to put in, but you don't see any notification. That's why I continuously check all of them when I'm checking them. Okay, he is the Quartermaster, which he's maxed out here. He can get absolutely no more. That's 10 with 330, and that's the max the game will allow. He's got one-handed, athletics, and throwing, which is exactly what we want. He's got 3 in at least everything else that matters. I'm just going to give him that last one in smithing and be done with it. Oops, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Pete the QM, last one in smithing. There we go. Excuse me. Make sure I did that right that time. Now I have doubts. No, I didn't. There we go. All right, I'm getting it together. First session of the day. We've got a lot of recruits in our army. All right, this is an actual army of almost 700, so we'll go ahead and take them out. I think it's going to be daylight enough. I don't want to wait any longer. Okay. Sarah the Engineer has now joined us. She's going to be infantry. I don't know if that happened on camera or off camera, but she came of age, and I had her join us as I was marching towards Medina. I actually forgot about it until I saw that. I'm not going to beat around the bush. Let's make this 3. And let's make it... like that. Let's make these guys over here. And make them like that also. And we got 5 horse archers. So I'm going to bring them over here. I want you to come up. I have a feeling they're going to go right back up in here and try to hide. But they are Azarites, so you never can tell. Sometimes they just march right into you. Let's see what they're doing. They're marching right into us, as I say. You never can tell. Come over here, guys. Come over here. Run, run, run. Horses, get way over there. Horse archers, go ahead and do your thing. No, they're running back into the... they're going to run back like I thought. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get off this horse. And I'm going to go ahead and release all horse. All right, fellas, follow me. Come on, let's go.
Follow me! Arrows down!
Come on. Cry, baby. Oh, of course he turned at the last moment, so I wiped out a horse. And not the one I was aiming at. All right, infantry. Archers. All right, let's get the horse out of there now. All right, toss him if you got him. Toss him if you got him. Can I get the infantry over here? I think there may spawn reinforcements over here. I'm going to see if I can get the archery over here. And infantry, I want you to make sure you turn and face this direction properly. Oh, that someone got him before I did. Very good. All right, archers, do your thing. All right, here they come. They realize just waiting around is futile. See if I can help the archers out over here. They got a bunch of tossers standing here. All right, horse, get back involved. Archers, step forward. Oh, wasted jab. Where are the reinforcements? There they are. All right, everybody, charge. Got to grab one of these horses. Maybe that one right there. Got to get over closer to him. Ashley, now that she's on her own, she's excelling. So we've taught her well. We've done our job. We raised her to be able to exist as an adult, and now she's taking on that role. This is dangerous. Let's wait a minute. Oh, there's archers. That guy's got a big axe, and he's a noble. I don't want to get involved. I don't want to get caught down in here and let them with the big axe hit me on that horse. That could be devastating. The hell with you? All right, infantry, come on over here. Get your act together. Speaking of big axes. All right, I'm going to get off over here. Get off this horse down to the ground. And charge. Knock him around so I can catch him. That's right, knock him around. I can't run him down if you don't. Don't save yourself. Give up trying to save yourself. That's what we want. Sissy. Woo, barely. Okay, we lost 17. I lost 6 personally. Rick got 1 only, but he got 2 in athletics and 2 in archery. And of course, everybody's going to be prisoner.
Stop.
Only got 3. I don't know if I need these troops or not, but I'm going to take them all. And it doesn't really do any good to put them in the castle. The castle's starving. They can't afford to feed the troops they have right now. But we'll see what I decide here, based on what I think when I look at it again. All right, you are in my party. You're never going to be a party leader, so we'll just go with this one. And Ashley did indeed do well in that battle. This is, you're maxed here and you're maxed here. That's the important stuff. In fact, your scouting is well up there, so you can see the enemy coming and make decisions based on your tactic skill appropriately. But we need to get you more combat on your own instead of in my army. I'm going to give you, I think I'm going to give you horse. No, I'll give you this. And Liza the Scout, strong arms. Again, we don't care about the kicking. AI does not kick, and we want Headhunter here. And Headhunter. And here, he's infantry, 100% infantry, but we don't use axes whatsoever, so we got to go with resourceful, plus 2 ammunition throwing weapons. Again, it shows a horse. I don't know why, but this just says throwing weapons. It doesn't say anything about axes or javelins, just throwing weapons, so we're going to go with it. Manny the Air is real close. He may upgrade to 24 in the next battle. And Headhunter. And here we're going to have Endurance, because anytime, well, he's already at 10 Endurance, unfortunately. He's never going to be a party, or she's never going to be a party leader. She's never going to be a governor. So I'm just going to, instead of giving this and making this thing 11, I'm going to go here because I don't want to risk getting some kind of a glitch. But I knew she was going to be the crafter from the get-go. Sarah, the engineer, is going to be a shield breaker because she's infantry. I also need to look. She joined us in between, maybe in between videos. Let me see what she's wearing and where I put her at. Oh, she's got good gear. All right, so maybe she didn't join us in between videos, or she did. This is the best I could get her, was a masterwork crafted one-handed sword, because I didn't have the material to make it a good one. So she's just going to have to do with that for now. That actually came from one of the companions, one of the Wanderer followers we have. And we got 16 up. Oh, I got Azurai recruits. I didn't even realize I had Azurai recruits. I may have recruited and forgot to give them away. Well, obviously, that's what I did. All right, let's see what we got here. We'll top you off. Top you off. Do I still got Azurite? Oh, I'm giving them. I forgot I'm giving them those. I already gave it to him. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Go ahead and take them. Still got a couple. You're full. And you're full. Okay. So let me look at what I got here. I'm 5 short. I'm just looking at what I had that was recruitable. These Azerite infantry. The problem I'm running into is I don't have... I've got 2 of these. Let me go ahead and give all of this to you.
I'm yours.
Because... you are not normally on your own, so you need some Rugru skill, and you get Rugru skill from turning stuff in. You can put that guy in because he's a mercenary. No, it wouldn't do any good to talk to him. And in fact, no good to talk to her. No good to talk to him. No good to talk to him because we don't have a Duane. So you can put everybody in the prison there. Let's jump in here. They stuff at 20, 40, 60, almost 80 troops. At least 75, I'd say. All right. Well, we're going to run to Cassera. Luckily, I've got... Was this Ashley? Yeah, see? Roguery. What did I say? Roguery, huh? I know a little bit about the game. Let's give her raid speed. Party raid speed. She ever raids on her own. Mitch joined us. Okay. Also, Mitch. Oh, I remember now. Mitch was imprisoned, and he got released, and he went to Dunlanny's, I think it was. I forget where he was at, but I called him to join us, so he's now joined us. That's very good. Now, also, for the first time in a long time, I can look at Mitch and see what armor he has. He's got very good armor, except for this. I'd like to give him what I call horse armor. Let's see if I've got any. Let me go back to myself and then look for anybody on a horse that is a wanderer. I don't think we have any wanderers left on horses. I think everybody's going to be family members. Yeah, everybody's family members. They've all, the ones we had on the horses have all died. Okay, Mitch, you've got a legendary masterwork. 640 and increased damage against mounted troops. Let's see if I got... Do I want to keep that? Do I want to go to charge damage? I sort of want to go to decreased taken ranged attack damage. Because he doesn't lead just... You know what? That's what I'm going to do. We're going to go with locked shields. Because he's a party leader, so he leads infantry, archery, and cav, as well as horse archers from time to time. But I really would like to get you better... Let me see if I've got anybody on the ground. Because that was a decent ground armor. Oh, Joe, hit the right buttons, buddy. Let's see here. I'm looking for someone on the ground that has what I consider horse armor. Like you, Manny. 52 and 23. Let's see if we have better than that. Matt, you really got crappy armor. So does Mike, Matt and Mike. Sheila has really got nice armor. That was involuntary. Now this is horse armor. 52, 23, and 16. Let's go back down to Mitch. We'll give him the horse armor because he's got... On a horse, you're more liable to get hit in the foot. We'll give you that. And then we'll give this luxury brigantine. I don't even know who I took that off of. Who did I take that off of? Tommy. Tommy, you can have that. 53 and 18 and 10 is good. I don't like the 10, but that's... I think Mitch needs it more because at least you're amongst your compatriots and a good old shield wall. Also, Mitch, what kind of horse or leg? 26. Yeah, buddy. We're going to give you this 32. 34 if I got it. I don't have a 34. We're going to give you 32. Again, helping the foot armor. And you've already got 75 here. All right, I think that's going to help you out right there. Let's continue on. Before I do that, let me look. I'm not even sure anyone has any Battanians for me to take. I need only 5 infantry, but you don't have any at all.
I'm yours.
Although I would take horse. Let me go back and look at you and see if you have any horse. Because 70 to 75 is where I want to keep my horse at. All right. I'll pull 70. Mitch, go ahead and move you up. Right above Reggie. Isoflad, you come down to the bottom. You guys are all infantry. Okay. Patrick and Reggie. Reggie's much younger, yeah. So Patrick, Reggie, then Mitch, because they're going to have the least amount of experience. All right. You, do I want to stop at 70? Let me give you these guys so I'm not counting them. Oh, that's a mounted skirmisher. I do not want the mounted skirmisher. I'm glad I just noticed that. I was only looking at the color, to be honest with you. The color of the horse matches. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and take 5. Nope, we won't. We can't. All right, we'll take that. So we've got 200, 202, and 74. And the game still shows me having a horse archer, which I absolutely do not. How many do I need? Because I want to do some recruiting. All right, so 15. I need a lot. Let me go ahead and grab some of these. Oh, I definitely need some archers. Take all of you. Who's got the least amount of archers? 22, 11, 14, and 28. So 11 has got the least amount. So we're going to give everybody here to you. Bring you up to 19. Although, let me make sure you got all the archers. Yeah, you got all the archers. And that's all I had to give. We'll go back to Utrecht and give you the rest. And then recruit. See if we can give him a few more. Top him off. I think you're topped off. Or you one short? You're topped off. You're short. There we go. Pressing on to Cassera. Good time for drink of water. Starving. They're always starving. All right, let's recruit 17. I don't know that we need 17, but we're going to recruit 17. And then let's go to... Nobody wants to join, so let's go to here, here. Get rid of all of you guys. Although, I did want to hold on to the archers. I thought I locked the archers down. We do need archers. And at this particular point, I'm going to take any archer we can get. Because we're so short on them. Let me make sure they're locked down. There we go. All right. You are full. You are full. You need a couple. Make sure they're the higher tier ones that I can give. Well, there we go. It doesn't matter now. You need about 7. No, more than that. 10. Okay. Brings you to 470. Let's see what we can do about trade. 65,000. We cannot afford food. That mechanic, the way that Tellworlds has set it up, just boggles my mind. 26. Those are the ones that Mitch took off, I think. I doubt there's anybody down here in Azrael land wearing Battanian scaled boots. All right, let's give it a try. Let's lock that in and see if they can take all of this. Yes, easily. There's only 20K. 680. Oh, Mitch might have a new... In fact, he is, because he was only at 640. Again, wood. We're going to lock the stuff that may give us some wood. There's only 3 items. And let's close out of that. Go back to Mitch. Where you at, buddy? Right there. Give me that shield. It's lighter and 40 more defense. Very good. Very good. It'll come in handy when you're in a siege with us. All right, let's see what... Oh, I guess I could check for wood. They've got 26 wood for 51. I'll buy it. And let's see what the smithy looks like. All right, yeah, we're going to have to wait. And while I'm waiting, this be a good time to... Mitch hasn't been with me for a long time, so let me check and see if he can upgrade in smithing. Yes, he can. So we're going to have him do some smithing. Get him some more skill points, and we'll start right there. It won't be a whole lot. If I know where he's at. There you are, buddy. You have 0, because you right away you went to party leader. Well, you're up to 26, so you got that first perk already. And then we'll go with everyone else also. Rote, you're at 270. I need you to be at 275. So we're going to get the wood and the good metal. All right, you're out of charcoal. Let's wait. Well, let's do this first for Mitch. All right, then we'll wait. That way everybody will be at full stamina. Minus 144 because of prosperity. That's just so ridiculous. Because your people are not going to get prosperous if they can't buy food for their families, right? And the price of food would just keep rising and rising and rising. So it makes no sense that there would be no food. Anyway, it's another story. It's a game. It's a video game. It's a video game, Joe. It's a video game. God dang it. It's a video game based on a non-capitalistic company that made it. All right. Why do I still have that Azerite infantry? Did I forget to give them all away? Obviously I did. Take you. And I'll take you. And then I'll just dump you, because I'm not going to put them in the town. They're already starving, and I make fun of the AI for doing that, so why would I do it? All right, row. Again, I'm going to have you make charcoal. 71. The goal is 75, 275. Always the goal. And then Mitch. Let's do some more. Mitch, I'm gonna just have you melt any. Well, let's get the anything with wood, and then we'll just have you go haywire, melt anything and everything. Okay, that's it. I don't think there's anyone else I want to... Yeah, we'll wait. I'll do this one more time, then we'll go back to Medina. They're already on Malul. If I go for anything, maybe I'll go for Hubyard. At least it's closer to me. Who got an upgrade? Sarah the engineer. And medicine. Oh, I guess she's still on medicine and I forgot all about it, which is normal. In between video, you know. Yep, she's the surgeon. Are we healed? No, I'll let her stay a little bit longer. All right, this is it. This will be the last one, and I'm going to go to Medina. Did we get all the good? No, let's get this stuff. And slightly ridged. And that's everything. Now let's just get it all. Just to get you some experience. And then we'll have Mitch grab some. There we go. Look at the situation. 54, 53, 55, and 171. And let's go for Medina. Did I get rid of all of my... Yep. We'll try this again. Hopefully, I don't have to break it off. Looks like some of our archers are ready to join us. Hold on. This is not ideal, but I'm going to have the new engineer take over. I don't know. Let me look at this for a moment. I've already queued up the fire onagers, which this engineer will not be able to use, so I'm curious to see what will happen if I change in engineers after I've already queued up. That's not my intent. I just now thought about it. But as you know, you saw me just queue up the fire onagers, but this new engineer, wherever it is, Sarah, right here. Oh, yes, she's the surgeon. Let's make her the engineer and then make Sheila the surgeon. Now, let's see what happens. Since she doesn't have the skill to make, well, maybe, no, you got to be 150. Let's see if it brings out fire onagers or not. That'll be interesting because it requires skill of 150. But since I've already queued him up as a different character, let's see what happens. Oh, no, I haven't. What am I thinking of? Let's try that. Let's see what happens. Hold on. Notice they wasn't available to me. So let's go back to... no, that's surgeon. Let's go back to myself. I wasn't thinking properly. Let's queue the fire onagers up. And then let's go back to her, because she's at 143. Why do I keep clicking on it? Because the only thing I've changed seems like is a surgeon. All right, Sarah, let's get you a little more experience if we can, and then let's do this test. Because I'm really curious. I've never tried this before, so let's see if... Notice she doesn't have the option. But when I switch back to myself, gosh, I keep clicking on surgeon. I have the option of fire onager. And then we'll switch it back to her. And see how this works. See if fire onagers actually come out, even though she doesn't have the skill. Although, one could look at it saying, you know, we had a more skilled engineer on who had the diagrams on how to make these. So, you know, that would make sense. She doesn't yet understand how, but we had the other skilled engineer do it. You know, that makes sense to me. But I am truly curious. We'll find out here in under 3 minutes, I would guess. They're going to be 141 garrisons going to be starved out here. They're already down to 1 day. Yeah, this is interesting to me. Let's see what happens. I think it looks like they're going to go for Hubyar, but I'm not certain. Could just be a random mercenary attacking. All right, Battania is going to be Carinius. At least it was all Imperial options, because Battania is an Imperial castle. What do we got here? Nothing. I'm not sure she's getting experience. Let's see. 7122 at 144. Let's see if this... It is building a fire onager. 7122 at 144. Let's check, see if she got any experience. 7122. Yeah. She went to... Oh, Jesus. She went to 9455. So she got 2,300 just in building that one. All right. So she might make... And I got better... Oops. What am I doing here, Joe? Close that. Put that guy back. She might make 150 overall. What is she at? 144. 6 points. Well, if I put her on the siege equipment again, which I showed how to do that in the last video, we'll see if I can make it work. She got 145. She only needs 5 more. And these guys are starved out, so we can immediately go to trebuchets. Okay, let us do that. Looks like I may, in order to bring those fire onagers out, I will have to switch back to Richard, though. Because she doesn't have the skill to even deploy them. All right. That's where we want to be. They have... Let's put all these back in. Let's switch over to Richard. So that we can bring those fire onagers out. Get out of the way. I can't believe all the time I've been playing this game, I never considered that. All right, they're coming out. Now let's switch back to Sarah. Make sure Sheila is the surgeon. And let's see if she gets any skill points here. All right, we've got... Everything's up. It's high noon. I'm going to switch over to a bow. With a large bag. And we will initiate this. And hopefully I can get her on a siege engine. We'll try it again. All right, Mitch, you can just go there. Wait a minute. What is your... You're 45. Stay... Hold on. She's 10. I don't want her there anyway. Sarah the engineer, go back up here. Mitch, you go there. 1, 2, 3. You know what? I don't want... No, I only want 3. I want 1 for the left tower, 1 for the right tower, and 1 for the center wall. That's it. And then I only want 2 archers. So I do want to leave this. Mitch can go 71, 74, 45. Mitch, just go here. And then we'll try to bump this up. That had 1... Well, let me lock myself and pull you up a little bit. There we go. All right, that's a little better. All right, now I do want Sarah to be on her own separate group because she's the one I'm going to try to put on the tower. I notice we've only got... Let's have 67 and 69. At least level that out a little more. All right, where is she at? Let's see if I can find out where she's located at. She's right there, I do believe. All right, I want her to go... Which tower do I want her on? This one? Possibly. I'm right there, yeah. I think I'll put her right here. If I can just put her... If I can make her go on that right now, it'd be grand. We'll see. Get on there. Get on there. Get on there, girl. I was trying to just do that as quick as possible for everybody else got on there, and it didn't work. So hold on. I'm going to have to manipulate it again like I did last time. You, Pete. I don't want you on this. Go. Go. Okay. Run, run, run. Now, Sarah, get on there. Get on there, Sarah. Okay, now let me get this guy out of the way. Have him run away and have you... Yes! Perfect. All right, horse, let's go do some arrows while Sarah hopefully gets some engineering skill. The major downside to that, she gets the engineering skill, but she doesn't have any infantry perks from flags because she doesn't have... She's her own leader and she doesn't have any banners. You're just standing out there not even firing, dude. Get your act together. .164 in bow. I knew I was going to miss that. Come on. All right, let me pick up a couple. This doesn't take long. I had shot 8 just that quickly. I don't know who is down here shooting this direction. Maybe you got hit as you were releasing and it forced you to shoot into the ground. I will allow that. Otherwise, I'm going to fire you. One more. I'll grab you. You're doing a decent job of suppressing the bowman. Man. I'd like to think that was Sarah, but it wasn't because I don't see her name up on the kill feed. Stop moving. Is he still alive? Can't tell. Too much dust and debris after that. Oh, God, that was a good hit. Whoever did that, some horse troop did it. See the cavalry icon on that kill? So somewhere, one of my cav is manning the siege engine. Can't get in there because even though he's not physically holding it, you're not visually holding the shield there. Remember, every shield in the game, regardless of the size, is listed as a large shield because Tellworlds couldn't be bothered to make different shield hitboxes. So everything in the game is a large shield, and they all got large shield hitboxes. So regardless of where you physically see it at, chances are it's covering them. All right, the rest of you guys go up there. I was going to order them up and decided not to do it, and they're rearranging themselves automatically. Just took a little bit. Hey, 14 on the ground down there. You know, I think we've cleared this wall, so let's go up. Best I can. A lot of javelins down there. This is a wave of Battanian troops. Well, they're not all Battanians, but they're representing Battania. We got an Azrai right above me. All right, there was 14 archers. Not anymore. Not anymore. I don't think I can get down. There's no. Hey, be careful. Those two. Hey! Jesus, Henry, and Mary. Well, there you have it. There goes my plans out the window. Love it. Okay. Can I find someone that's doing something? Sarah? You're holding. Now you're holding. You're not even loaded. They're not even loading you. I don't know what's going on there. They should at least load you. All right, Udris, you just made it through the gate. Is there anybody else that's actually doing it? Idris is way back here. He's not inside. Ashley's back here. Mitch is back here. Reggie's here. Issa fled. Samantha's inside. Pete's not inside. Sheila's not inside. Manny's not. Rose not. Rogan is inside. Matt's not. Nope, let's go back to Rogan. He's not doing anything. I don't know what they're doing. Let's go back to Samantha. They're just kind of milling about. I'm not sure what they're doing. I just go ahead and speed this up. At least Sheila's still the medic, so we only lost 4. All right, let's look at this. Where is Sarah? Didn't get any. She didn't get any kills. Well, that was a waste of time. Maybe they never loaded her. I don't know why they were just standing around without loading her. Never noticed that before. Never seen it before. I've seen them pick it up and then not be able to get to, spend a lot of time before they can actually put it in the cradle, but I've never seen them not pick it up before. All right, Pete must have been on the engineering also. Let's give him this one for carpenters. Are you the only guy that got something out of that? Somebody was so close to upgrading. I don't remember who it was. Manny. It was Manny. He didn't get anything because he never made it inside. He didn't get to do any fighting. Okay. I can't go in, so we're going to have to send the troops, which means I need to pick high tier. I need to pick people that I know are going to do something. All my party leaders, all my infantry, and Rick. We definitely want Rick to be the only two-hander in there. I'm not sending Archie, and Corinne died last episode, I think. Tommy, Manny, Rogan, the infantry leader, Marcus, Reggie, the party leader, Ashley, the party leader, Sarah, the engineer. She's new. She's going to need the experience. Sherry, the infantry. Ro, I'll send you. We only need 2 more. So we're going to send Liza and Melissa. I think Melissa married into us. I cannot remember, but I'll send her anyway. Okay. Hopefully nobody dies. Rick, Sarah, now 50 in one-handed. Manny got some also. Very good. We didn't lose anyone. And we'll take all these prisoners. This is a castle, so not going to have a lot of options here. Let's see what we got. Should be 3s across the board. It is. We'll switch to festival and games. We'll look at the dungeon. I'll take you out. That's really... Let's look at the garrison. Obviously, I want to get my archers back. We're already crucially short on archers. I'll leave everyone who's not a Battanian archer. We do want them to have some archers. All right, that's it. All the Battanians are gone that I would use. And let's jump out. Give you guys...
Peace to you.
militia. Well, that's it. That covers everything. All right, let's look at the 6 range troops. 8, 6, and 9. All right, well, we'll start with you. I've got 43 that I can give out. I'll bring you up to 20 if I can. 20 is better than nothing. You had 6. I only got 29. I'll bring you up to 20, and then I only have 15 left. You had 8, and you had 9. So I'm just going to give you 7, 5, 6, 7, and give you the rest.
I'm yours to command.
Glad to hear that. You can have all 8. There we go. Now, let's give you some, just a couple of infantry troops. I'll give you these guys. There we go. And then I'll give you the rest of these guys. Because we've got a ways to go. I don't want anybody to be over. Because we're going to... Well, let's check. I'm going to go to Lycus. No, they don't have any food. They don't have any food. Okay, we're going to Sanala. What do we got here? Sarah the engineer. Swift strike. And since you're the last one, let's make sure. Just lean back, stare right here, and look for ones on either side. Hopefully I don't miss one. 98% of the time, I don't miss them. Okay. All right, the Sturgeons have declared war again. Nothing new there. I'll stop here. We do need to recruit along the way. And let's see if we need to... Sarah? Yeah, I'm going to make Sarah, since we got a long way to go over to Sanala and then back, I'm going to make Sarah... I'll go back to being an engineer, and we'll make her the surgeon just to get her some more skill points. And I do want to buy the dates there. Pressing on. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how many troops I have. Medini Castle is going to go to... Do you own anything? You don't own anything, but my goodness, it's just you and her. And I'm going to try to marry... And you're poor. Oh, man. What are you on? Cassera and Jamea. That would be perfect for you. I'm sorry, girl. You already hate me. You're at 71. I'm going to have to give it to him. I guess she can't afford to garrison it, and we just stuffed it with garrison, so I think I'm going to lose all the troops that I left in there, or a majority of them. Let's see if it's even making money. $16.64. Maybe it'll help them out. Maybe. The best thing that can happen to them is for me to marry that dude off to him. Whoever it was I was going to marry off to him. But I think he's still years away. He says something Mary Serratos there. Eat Eddie. Let me go turn on a fan. Getting real warm in here. All right, so Eddie is... How old is Eddie? Let's see here. He's 13, so we got 5 more years before he's able. But that one girl was only 35, so it's not like she shouldn't die. Let's check to make sure. I think Atlas was... She's 37 now, so it's been 2 years since I decided I made that plan. Right now, Jolana is the leader, but Atlas will take over when she dies. And she's 37, so she cannot have kids because it's 5 more years before Eddie is available. But Eddie will only be... she'll be 42, and Eddie will be 18. So maybe she'll die, and then I can get Eddie remarried. Or, worst case scenario, she dies, Eddie takes over, and just has, 30 years in order to find a wife, because men can bear children or produce children at any age, whereas women really start slowing down at 30 to 35. Okay, well, I've got him named, and I won't forget, I hope. So we'll just press on. Eddie Mary Serratos. So that's pretty clear to me. And I got to get Sarah, the engineer, up to 75 in engineering, or medicine. That would be grand. All right. Got rid of all those prisoners. Let's recruit these 2 troops. Well, it's another archer. Every little bit helps. And let's see what we can trade, since we did not have an opportunity to do it in a castle. Nothing here. I will take the wood. Nothing here to trade. This is all going to be garbage. Although, let me check. Do I need beer while I'm here? Yeah, I'm going to buy your beer. You only got 57, but that'll help your prosperity a little bit, I think. And there's nothing I need to lock. But while I'm standing here and I can see it, I'm going to put these back. Okay, let's look at Let's look at smithy. So any smithy work we can do? Rose gone and Mitch is gone. Nope. All right, so we're still quite a few. We're probably a couple of hundred. We got to do some recruiting. So I'm not going to sit there idly. We're going to go recruit. It'd be bad enough that 50% of my forces are going to be recruits. Pajama wearing recruits. I guess I can buy dates while I'm here. I don't guess. I'm going to buy dates while I'm here. How many does that give me? 745. Well, you can never have too many dates. All right, we're up from 1234 to 1274, so we're up by 40. I keep checking that to make sure once we're completely healed, I'm going to switch Sarah out of there so that I don't forget to do it. Out of the, do I need olives? Out of the surgeon spot. Yeah, I could use some olives. I like to have over 300 when we got 317. Southern Empire, again, they really want peace. Let me look up there. Now that the sturgeons have declared on us again. Let me look at the situation up north. All right, you're topped off. You got a ways to go. Let me look up here why I can move the map. Well, we got Jalmary's back. They lost Amatetes to the doggone Khuzaits. And Rote now belongs to the Western Empire. But we're about to get Thorios. Okay, I tell you what. If we get Thorios, I will immediately declare peace with the Southern Empire. And then maybe they can move up and handle gosh darn it, sturgeons. I'm still going to be in the south regardless. We've got work to do down here. Speaking of south, I'm heading south. We're going to go down towards Askar because we've got a lot of recruiting to do. And I'm already way away from Raza. If Raza gets attacked, I don't think I can make it in time. In fact, that's how far away we are. We're just getting so many horse troops. 80, 71, 77, and 29. I'm going to have to use the horse really hard this time. Owner of Thorius. You can go there. Braden, I still haven't seen you or met you, which is odd considering... cancel. Which is odd considering I'm the leader of your faction. I don't think we're going to get Thorius before I'm going to be forced to make peace with them. Although force is a strong word. I can still override it, but we'll see. Maybe I'll let... I don't know if these are... let me see the stat. If I can see the status. They gave up. No, they got it. They got it. Okay. So this is the most... Right now, the game's not going to tell me. It's not going to tell me what they're going to pay us. And I really hate that, Tell Worlds. I hate that I cannot see the offer. So let's see what their under the table offer is. They will pay 420. I will accept. How many people? It didn't look like we had any freed. I don't think we had. We had 2 people freed, Lifus and Kuhn. So that wasn't too bad. What about the Azerite? Have 1 prisoner and the Sturgeons have 7. Yeah, that's going to be the problem. Oh, that was towns. Scratch that. Sturgeons have no prisoners. All right, did I recruit here already? Yeah. All right, Askar, here we come. We're up to 1339. That's fine. He can escape all he wants. Nothing I can do about it. Oh, I think we are... Yep, Sheila goes in the slot before I forget. And we'll leave me as the engineer for now. Although, let me look at Sarah. Sarah can get a little bit in scouting. Who's my scout right now? It is Rogan. All right, we're going to have Sarah. Where are you at, girl? I've already forgotten what you look like. Right there. No, that's Sarah the engineer. Yeah, that's right. Sarah the engineer. I want you to get some scouting points since you have none. All right, we got 13 recruits. It's going to help. And might as well look and see if they got wood. We'll take that wood, and I'll take that. What was that other thing that was? I always get fish and grain. I don't typically ever buy fish or grain or meat because you're always getting meat by slaughtering animals. Hold on, I got to sneeze again. Just so odd. All right. Beer. I'll buy your beer. You've only got 2, but I will sell you some meat because I've got just a metric ton of meat. We'll move down to 300 meat. Maybe that'll help offset it a little bit. And I don't think I need anything else. We're going to get 36,000. Let's look at armor while we're here. Askar hasn't been bothered in a very long time. They might have some armor. No, they got this master crafted, which would be good for the horse troop of Mitch, because the 25 leg armor and still 51. What did Mitch wind up getting? Gosh, Joe, hit the right button. Doggone it, I have to do all that over again. I hate when that happens. I don't know why I cannot keep my fingers on the right button. All right, let's go ahead and sell you all this meat again. That's fine. Buy your beer, your 2 beer, and your wood. Lock that in before I do anything else and screw that up. Go back here. Look at Mitch. If I can find him. Right there. 5223. And this was 5225, 5125. Oh, it weighs a metric ton. Now, that's the thing about the southern scale. It weighs so much. You know what? I'm going to let it be. I'm going to let it be. Is there anyone else while I'm here that's on a horse that needs 5025? Now, look at this. 51, 25, 16 at 28 weight. This one is 50, 25, 15 at only 20 at the same 28 weight. So that is 1 less body armor and 1 less arm armor. Let me see what that notice was. Oh, it's email. Never mind. Anybody else? Well, that is me, and I've got what I consider the best armor already. Yeah, we don't have we've just got the 2 people on horses. You could use one better because you've got infantry armor, Patrick. Reggie needs better. He's got really good leg armor, but he doesn't have really good... Okay, you know what we're going to do? Reggie really needs better armor, so we're gonna sell it to you. And it's the same, look, the same color, so it's not that much of a difference. All right, so we went from 44 to 51. And you have 5116. We'll leave you there until we can find better armor for you. And then in the meantime, I'm sure that somebody, one of my followers, can use this 4426. One of my non-family members, maybe? Because I've been pulling from them a lot to give to other people. I think we've only got about 4. Okay, we've only got about 4 of them. All right, so this is 4616. We'll see what else we got here. Yeah, you did just straight up better all the way around. And I think you're the last one, which this... No, it's much heavier. That's it. All right, so we'll sell that back. Reggie looking good now. Mitch, much better since we gave him that. And, of course, 57, 20, and 16 is the best as infantry armor, in my opinion. And That's 409. Half a meal with that earlier sale also. Let's wait here. Just a little bit. All right, Bobby, the new quartermaster is 11. So his intelligence is what we're looking for. Sharp mind or thirst for knowledge. That's what I want. And then we want steward. Quartermaster is a steward skill. Uses the steward skill. Didn't we make Pete? Yeah, we did. Okay. This will be ready in just... There we go. All right, as soon as the rooster crows, there he is. Let's go do this. We're going to start with row, of course. Get as much wood here as we can. Of course, we'll run out of charcoal soon. And then we'll go to Mitch. All right, no more charcoal, so I'm going to have you just make a few. And I'll have Reggie make the rest. Is there anybody else that's right around 100? Patrick. You're well under 100. All right, anyone else? She don't count because she married into the family and she doesn't have the skill set. She must have married into the family also because she's so low. Sarah the engineer. How could I forget Sarah? Sarah, you can, even though I don't want this, we're going to melt it just to get you some experience. Okay, we got you up to 17. All right, let's be on our way. Let's hit Mabawaz. We've still got a lot of recruiting to do. What are these armies doing? All right, you're going to Cranarog, you're going to Epicrotea, and you're going to... I'm okay with that. I want to get Epicrotea back. At least they're going for a town. That's a positive. All right, 14 troops here. We won't talk about the quality of them. 14 is 14. We'll take them all. And then we're going to come down here, and then we'll head back from Zaum to Beit Hatif and head back east again. All right, Raza's holding. So what we're going to do, now that we've gotten rid of these two castles where they were holding up and being able to raid us, we're going to go and get rid of Sahel Castle also. We'll take it so that everything I'm doing here was meaningless because we'll be out of troops again. And we'll go and recruit again. It's just a never-ending cycle. Again, it doesn't matter how good what tier your troops are. You're always going to lose troops. If not to battle, you're going to lose them to stuffing garrisons. And unfortunately, you have no... There's Raza. We'll stop here, and then we'll head straight for Raza. Because we're heading in the same direction anyway. That's 10 more troops. You're topped off now with 1. And then we'll give... I think you got 170, so you got a ways to go yet. 171. But it's so close, so we're going to click on Raza. I don't think we can make it in time. But we'll head straight there. We're only 1 short, and in fact, I can probably recruit... We're going to recruit the archer, because we need archers. And I'll give you that archer. What was this? Charlie, the infantry leader. Okay, so infantry leader, vigor, control, and endurance. He's got 5, 3, and 2. He could use some endurance, but what we have to give him is a well-balanced sword, which is going to go up top. And defeat his fence instructor. Again, sword plate. Let's keep going. Let's look at Raza. Are they starving out? They got some food, but they are now starving. It's level 3 walls with 459. We're just going to run as quickly as we can. And we'll see how the cookie crumbles. In the meantime, that's a long way to run. So, aha. Let me make sure I've got Sarah. Yes. I'm going to leave, Sheila. I'm going to leave Sarah on the engineer or scout for now. because she's steadily getting some skill points. All right, we got Epicratia. Who's it going to go to? Man, that was quick. Yeah, Epicratia is a imperial town, and you are imperial, so we'll give it to you. 100. I still don't know anything about Braden. .7, as fast as we can go. 459. They're forced. Oh, it's actually gone up. So they're not even started the combat yet, and they've recruited more overnight. So we're definitely going to make it in time. And just as I say that, they'll fall. Watch. Just keep going, buddy. Don't stop for anything. And everybody is topped off, right? 54, 53, 55. You can have a couple more. Oh, yeah. You can have 2 more, which I can just recruit another archer and another archer. There you go. That brings you up to 23. Let's just keep going. 1410 is our full strength. Now we got the Khuzaits. Of course, we made peace with the Southern Empire, so we've got to have someone else declare war on us. That's just the way it works. She's up to 45. All right, we're just going to attack these guys straight off. 1100, that's surprising. Make sure I did swap back. I did. I've got my javelins, and we don't have any upgrades, so we're just going to go straight in. Who jumped in here? Very good. All right, very good. We're going to help there. Fortunately, I won't be able to set up, make sure everybody's set up the way I want them, but since we're joining a battle, but that's okay. I'm pretty confident we're going to win. What are they doing? Let's come down here right off the bat before I know what's happening. Let's see. Looks like they're going to stay, and they've got almost 200 horse. Surprising. They've only got 32 horse archers. And I did say I was going to send my horse right away, but we want to wait till the horse archers get closer to us. All right, horse, come over here. Horse. Yeah, you're pretty close. I can't get you where I want you due to the terrain, though. All right, archers. No, don't cease shooting.
Warriors, cut them down.
Stop. 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 Wasted a lot of javelins there. Because, again, I hit the wrong buttons. I used to be able to just hit the buttons, no problem. I don't know what age, I guess. Age. I don't think that 6 weeks I was gone really ruined all my muscle memory for the keyboard. But I had absolutely no computer there, so I didn't use a keyboard whatsoever. All right, let's see what they decide. There's 27 of them. We only got 5. And none of them were killed. They were just wounded. All right, let's move these horses back. Let's move you over here. No, that's not what I wanted. Joe, hit the right buttons. Why in the hell can't I hit the right buttons? I want you over here. All right, now, you guys. There. Face them and let them have it. Now that we've got the horse out of the way, come over here, horse. Maybe they can engage now.
Cavalry.
All right, horse, come on. Go, 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 go.
Horses.
Down to 21. All right, engage, horse, engage. Engage, let them have it. All right. The archers can't hit them anymore. All right, we'll let the horse do their thing. We're going to march in. I hate when I tell them to put their bows down, they fire their weapon and waste all those arrows. All right, come on. Come on, come on, come on. There's only 16 horse archers left.
Horsemen! Attack! Rider! Cut them down!
14. All right, we know what they're doing, so I'm going to get off. The horse.
Infantry!
Just have you guys follow me.
Hear me! To me! Infantry! Hey, center soldier! Look that way!
Excuse me. Well, I wasted that. Let me grab one. Grab that one back. I heard him a little too late. I had lowered, as I mentioned in the last video, I lowered my volume here in my headset. So I didn't hear them until they were a little closer.
Warriors!
Come on, guys. Keep going. I know I'm running faster than you, but you need to step it up. I got to be heavier than all of you.
Footmen!
There you go, archers, right here. They're just going to let the horse do your thing. I will now release the horse archers, even though I think there's one cav in the horse archers that are not actually the horse archer. All right, get up here, get up here, get up here. Throw them if you got them.
Release arrows!
Ooh, that's what I'm talking. Hey, not at me! Have a little discipline. My goodness, that is beautiful. How did I hit? Of course, it wouldn't be me if I didn't hit my own guy, right? Just be weird. Hang on. Okay, everybody, charge. Put that thing down. Don't be throwing them at my guys. Don't throw them at me either. Just saying. Archers. Hold on, horsey. Oh, he turned. No, 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 no. Don't shoot me. Hey, girl, wear a helmet, because you know what's going to happen. You're going to just press right up against my chest and not give me room to throw, to swing. Boy, stop that blocking. Gotta watch these javelin tossers, that's the problem. Sarah the engineer. Very good, girl. Get some combat experience. Don't be tossing that at me. Roman the Smith, he's really old, but he's still learning. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Ooh, I barely dodged that one. And I wasted that one. There we go. Revenge is a dish best served right now. I'm getting a little better at that. After 7 years. I'll take that. And that. Make sure everybody's charging. Alright, horsey. Come back. Come to daddy. Got rid of the horse. They'll take care of the troop. Hey. In fact, let me get... Can I ride this horse? Yes. Cantarian Charger. Oh, there's one. Let me have him. I've only got 8. I need 10 more. See if I can see any more over here. They're picking them up as they run by them, so chances of... Ah, there's some right here. And there's a good one. Let me get the good one first. The other ones just despawned, both of them. You see them? There was one there and one there, and they just despawned. Let me grab this one. Okay, I need 7 more. See if I can find them. There's one. I'll have you. And both... Oh, well, I have you. One of them just... Oh, hit the wrong button. I thought it was going to stop recording, but thank goodness it didn't. That'd been a pain in the arse. I'll have you. Manny the Air got that level. He was so close to getting. And I'll have you. By the time I get all these, the battle will be over with. Who are you calling a coward? Oh, it despawned as I was getting off the horse. Tell Worlds I hate you. The method that you use for this. As I've showed time and time again, I got the RAM for it. I've got the GPU for it. I've got the CPU for it. Give me everything. You should have the option. Let the people with potatoes be able to lower all the settings, but give me everything. No, don't run away, horse. Somebody hit my horse and it started to run. All right, I need one more. There it is, right there. And then I see a guy running away over to the left I'm going to go get. Ooh, luckily I was still on that horse. Let's take this guy out before he gets... Oh, they got him. Let's see if I can get in front of these guys. Remember, if they're running, I'm just going to run them down on the horse because they are definitely running. They got him. What's behind me? One guy right there and a few over here. Let's go over here. Let's utilize these. I took all this time to get them. We might as well use them. Don't waste them, Joe. I mean, Richard. Don't waste them, Richard. Oh, they're so... I didn't realize I was so close, and I wasted it. Ah, screw it. Go, 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 go! You Battanian traitor. That was Battanian Woodrunner, so he's definitely a traitor. He needed to die. We needed to flay him is what happens. That was too good for him. That death was too good for him. That's what happens to traitors. All right, we won the battle. They took about 25% of our forces, though, which it meant 26 dead. The rest will recover. I personally lost 8. Hopefully they're all... Nope, 1 archer and 7 infantry. What about old Rick? Where you at, buddy? You got 2 in two-handed, 3 in archery, and 4 in athletics, and still managed to not shoot a dang thing. Mitch got 5. Of course, he's on a horse. He can move around a lot better. All right. Hey, very good. Thanks for running him down, I guess. I would have preferred you didn't do it, but what am I going to do? I have no control over that. All right, I lost 8 troops. I really don't know. We're going to check. I'm not even certain there's 8 infantry troops that I can get. I know I can recruit 1. I've got enough archers that I can recruit from, and I'd rather do that. Recruit from my own stash as opposed to drawing archers from anyone else. Janab is pretty close, but again, she's 70-something years old. Might even be 80. All right, Roman, you did go up, but you're so old, and you're just where I need you. You're doing everything right, buddy. You've always been there when I needed you. I'm going to miss you. Thank goodness we've now got... You know what? Let's give him that. Polearm, you are... cavalry, so we want you to be a lancer. And we have Samantha, party leader. Yeah, we definitely want this one because both lead by example. Both of them helps your party, whereas the other one only one of them helped your party. All right, infantry. I'm going to give you one-handed. Leadership for Ashley. She's out there on her own now, getting some good stuff going. And I want to go with this fervent attacker because I'm looking at the 50% recruitment rate of 1, 2, and 3 prisoners, and that's what's going to... Those come naturally quicker anyway, so let's reduce the time by 50%. And that'll be grand. That'll help her recruit more after every battle. Manny the Air. All right, here's the thing. I'm going to go with... What am I going to go with? I'm going to go with... Let me think about this. All right, so I have someone to be the infantry party already. So all of these are only going to apply to him. I have someone to be the quartermaster. I don't have to have huge intelligence. I have someone to be the engineer, and I have someone to be the surgeon. So let's work on Yeah, I'm going to give him 7 social because he's going to be the face of the... He's going to be the guy talking to everybody. So we'll give that. I think that'll work out in the long run since I am trying to recruit people. All right, Road, you're going to be a arrow catcher. And Patrick, the party leader, going to be... I don't know how this works, the hard knock. But I'm just going to choose it because you're not on foot. And I don't care about movement speed, but I do care about hit points. So we're going to go with hard knock. And you're never going to be mounted archer, so we're going to go with mounted warrior. And Sarah the engineer. We want hunter. We want to take out them horses when they're running at us. And I'm going to go with stamina because you're never going to be a party leader. So we'll give you some extra stamina to help out with this. And then I will give you probably that, actually, as far as the perk. Let's look at these down here. Yeah, we can get you this. I only need you to 75. Yeah, we'll give you this to help out with that. And we're back to Richard. All right, what have we got here? Peace. Maloob. I don't know which Maloob that is, so I'm going to take him. That might be the Maloob we need, always needed. You can come and join us, and you can come and join us. Let me make sure. Hold on. I want to make sure before I do anything else that I've got any archers locked down because we just dire except you. I don't care what I'm not going to have you. Anybody too dumb, too stupid to wear a helmet in battle, I don't want you anywhere in my army if I can help it. All right, we'll make sure you're locked down. I'll even take that militia archer for now. And you guys. All right, so that's everybody locked down that I want to be. Let's check this Maloob while I'm here. Are you the leader? I think it's the same guy. Because that haircut's kind of hard to... But he owns a lot of stuff and they're rich.
I'd wish you peace and prosperity,
13.
but of course, I don't want.
Of course you don't. Interesting eyes on this one right here. She's a big girl also. You're happy. All right, well, I had to try. We had to try. Let's go back to Utrecht. Let me take you. I forgot I'm taking these infantry guys. And these archer guys. Now. We need them. Let me do this so I can be sure. And the woodrunner. Look at that. I would have forgotten the woodrunner if I didn't go back and check. Didn't even know he was there. Take the Imperial Archer. The smaller tiers, the lower tiers will recruit faster. So we definitely want to have them. Okay, you are... No, I'll wait. Let's just give you all of these guys. Except that guy. I want that guy back. They should be locked. I should have noticed that. They are locked. Okay. I know I got rid of them previously because they take the longest to upgrade or to become recruitable. But now we've got room for them. So we'll hold on. Gonna wind up stuffing
I'm yours.
Ashley here. Also, by the way, while I'm in here, may as well look and see if they've got any. You don't have any Battanians. That's the problem I'm running into. I'm running short Battanians. I'll go ahead and take you archers, you low tier archers. Okay. And I'll take you infantry. We'll hold off on anything else because we're running. We got a lot of prisoners here. I guess I'll take you one. All right. Let's give you a few. You need to go to 113. Okay. Let's talk to Idris.
I'm your...
The guy that hates me big time. Also, I just noticed, Idris, you don't have the turquoise pommel. You have the different one. All right. I don't know how I did that. Low tier. Let me talk to Wayhan. There's Nathan. We want to talk to him. I don't know what they own, but we've gotten a couple of castles since the last time I spoke to him. So we'll grab him. I have a feeling I'm going to have to dump some of my Azerite infantry. Because we have way too many troops. Let me give you that, by the way. Oh, that puts you over. Scratch that. Go back here. Take those two off. All right. You're full. Now you can have 130 for Idris. And you only have a mercenary. All right, let's go back and give this 8 of you guys. Mercenary. That gives you 127 more. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. And finally, Ashley.
I'm yours to command.
Yes, you are. Okay. Woodrunner. Archer. Footman. Archer, infantry. And everybody. Gotta go. All right, I've got you guys locked. So we're going to get rid of the high tier ones. I want you up here. And you right there. And then Azerite, Archer, and Master Archer. All right, let's recruit. Can I recruit from right here? Yes. We'll do all this recruiting right here. And I actually need, it says 4, but it's these guys that are putting me over 200. We have Imperial Trained Archer. We got 67, 68, 69, 70, 71. And in fact, that brings you up to 28. You have a very low tier. Yeah, we'll take a recruit from you and give you that archer. Get you to 29. I've got 199, so I do need to recruit 1 for myself. And it has to be Battanian. So we'll take that one. He's the only one that's available to recruit. All right, now back to this. I've got too many troops. That's okay. I can fix that. Let's do that right now. We'll go back to you and donate. Oh, too much. You're full. You are definitely not full. You can take all of this. There we go. Actually, back up. Give you this. And this. And then we'll talk to Samantha. Why does it show 215? I guess you got a lot of wounded. Yeah, you got a lot of wounded. Give you the rest of these guys. Boom. That's the best I can do. All right, so I've got my 200 archers, and I just need either 1 more horse or a few more infantry. And I don't have anything that I can recruit as far as Battanians, so we're going to have to take them from you guys. As always, I'll take a horses if you got them, but I'd rather have infantry. Mounted skirmisher, don't want that. Okay, I'm going to take both of these, all 3 of these actually. Will that give me 77? Yeah, better than nothing. All right, and then I really need some more infantry. I need 4 more Battanian infantry. All right, you don't have any. I may be forced to take archers just to round out because there may not be any more to have down here. Oh, there we go. There's 1. Yep, I think we've gone through all of their Battanians already. There we go. Whoo. 77. Very good. All right, 200, 199, 77. That'll be okay. All right, let's go in here. Let's see who I can talk to. Definitely want to talk to... Oh, I gave them all to her, didn't I? Maloob, you were the right guy, and I think Nathan was right, but Nathan was not interested. You're average and you still own Huss and Folk.
Well, forgive me if I cannot...
You're happy? Yep. And... Gullison, you're not gonna... Maloob, we did talk to you, and you were the right Maloob, but you're not interested. Okay. Well, we gave it a try. We gave it the old college try. Now I'm gonna give them back to her because there's a lot of prisoners here, and I don't think there'll be room in the dungeon for me to put them in there, so I'll just give everybody back to her. All right. Now let's jump in there. Let's see if she gets any more... where you at, girl? Right around in here. All right, her roguery's at 702 and 32. 702 and 32. Okay, it went to 40. It went up 8 points. Very good, from 32 to 40. All right. And we put a couple of troops in there, but it's not bad. Let's look at what we got down here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just need 6. So we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't like them Mamluks, but we're in a bind. We're way behind. We're willing to make a deal. Boom, boom, boom. Indeed, the devil did go down to Georgia. All right. Here we go. Top you off. See what we've got. Sheila. Sarah. Yep, we do need to get you some more. So we're going to swap to Sarah. I've already forgotten what she looks like. Her? No, or her. Yeah, her. Okay. And go to the Tavern District. I don't think I have anybody. I do not. At least I know they're all locked in now. What have we got for trade? Cows, sheep, and no little piggies. Pork is so good. All right, 60. I didn't sell the mule because I'm going to kill it. Slaughter it for the meat. Okay. Which means we're going to buy your wool, your flax, your silk, your hardwood. We're never going to make that up, though. No matter what we buy. Let's look down here. Maybe there's something here. 11 and 12. Not very good, 11 and 12. 14 and 10. Is there anybody can benefit from 14 and 10? Like, not my family members, but maybe one of the wanderers that I pulled from. 14 and 10. Nope. 14, 10. Nope. 14, 10. Nope. Roman, that's... And you, yes. Janab. Let's give you 16 and 8. Because it's much lighter. And really the torso here is what I'm most worried with. So this gives more body armor. All right. I don't know why that's 5 and 3 should not be locked. 5. Well, okay. Now we'll go back to Richard. It still didn't help. Is there someone else? Patrick? No, there's... All right, back to Richard. And we're going to buy the animals. And you know what? Just for... did I already buy the wood? I did. All right, we're looking at 12 grand. So we'll go down here and buy something for 15. Executioner's Axe. All right. And then we can sell that. That. Now we're only at 3. That's fine. Let's look at the smithy. No, we'll wait. We'll have Manny melt some stuff down here. And where was that executioner's axe? What did it have in it? It's got a little bit of wood. We'll take it. All right. Wait here for a moment. Then we're going to go for Sahel Castle. Shouldn't take long. We just want to wait till everybody's unwounded, i.e. healed. Sarah's already up to 56, so she's doing good. All right, there's the roosters. Let's get another round in here of crafting. Do you call that a scythe or a scythe? And Manny. Let's get this good metal. I think that's it for the good metal. Yep. And we've got so much wrought iron, so we're just going to sell the rest of this. Get us that 12 back, so we're not necessarily... All right, let's leave. Are we up to speed? 54, 53, 55, 17. Yep, we're going to head straight to Sahel Castle, even though we have a lot of recovery to do yet. So I'm going to go ahead. No, we'll let it go until we get there, and then I'll switch it back to Sheila once we get... initiate the siege. All right, they're still going to go... Hang in there, guys. Hang in there. 75 for Ashley. She's slowly but surely. And we definitely want stiff upper lip. Reduces her food consumption. Who do we lose to? The sturgeons. All right. 1,400. Why did that just change? We got 11 more to go. And what was this? Ashley again. And trade. Selling equipment. Yeah, always equipment because they're not going to be traders and they're not going to lead caravans. They'll have equipment after battles. All right, let's attack this castle. I guess, yeah, I'm going to set this, the engineer, to Sarah, if I can remember what she looks like. Right there. And then I'll do the same thing I did before. Quoth's army. That's an army. 300 to 237. There you go. Come on, guys. Come on. Look how quickly they're going to build to 1,000. Maybe they will attack me. That would be ideal. That way I don't have to run them down. They got 480 basically in a garrison. And if we get 1,000 here, they will outnumber me. And we do have probably 50% of our party is all recruits. Let me go ahead. Did I already change this? Make sure I change this back over to Sheila for the surgeon. And we'll move this over to... Who could use some scouting? Looking for a long line of green. All right, Sheila the medic, but you got to stay the medic. Archie the archer. Pete the quartermaster. Sherry infantry. Yeah, we're going to give it to Pete for right now. I don't remember what he looks like. Anybody remember what Pete looks like? I know he's a male. There you are. And who's that? Is that me on the... Yeah, I'm the quartermaster. That's supposed to be Pete. Oh, okay. Joe, what are you doing? That's why he's not there. All right. So we're going to give the scouting to Patrick. Oh, you're going away. Why are you going away? I think they're going to go... Yeah, we're going to have to break the siege off. We're going to have to break the siege... Oh, wait. Nope. We want to switch back to me so that I can get that, and then we'll switch back to her. Let's see where they go. Probably that one of those that castle we just took would be my guess. But we'll see. All right, we got Cranarog. Kusar. Man, I don't want to give it to you, but there is no sturgeons here, so it doesn't matter. You look Azerite to me. Although you're Empire. Interesting. Obviously, you're not the original guy that ran this. Kusar was, and he was Azerite. All right. Because it's Kusar's clan. Or Cusser, as I will say sometimes. Yeah, with her as the engineer, it takes a little longer to build everything. This will be the last. If we're able to pull this siege off, this will be the last thing because I've only got 12 minutes left. But if we initiate the siege, of course, I will stick with the recording until we're done with the siege. And I say if we initiate the siege because I still don't know where that army's going. Raza. Yeah, see, I'm not willing to lose Raza for a castle. Not going to happen. All right, how are we looking? Did Sheila heal everybody? Yes, she did. All right. We got everybody where we want them. I did want to give... we'll leave it. We'll leave it where it is. Patrick's getting some scouting, and that's fine. How come you're not over there in his army? He can use everybody, I'm sure. All right, there we go. Patrick, got some scouting. All right, this is going to be the last battle then, not that castle battle. He got up 1,200, but we're going to wait till daylight. It's going to be almost midnight when we get here. So we're just going to wait till noon. No, very good. No. Don't grab them at nighttime. I'm waiting intentionally for a reason. No. I want it to be noon. Okay, now you can attack. Go ahead. I will allow it. Man, she is just impatient as all get out. Look how they're stuck amongst each other. Let me through! The enemy can go through here. Why can't I? Come down here. I don't know if they're going to come to us, but we're going to set up right here for now, just as if they are.
Stop shooting!
And then let's see if I can get the horses set up properly this time. And press the right buttons, Joe. We don't have any horse archers to worry about. So I don't have to worry about pressing them buttons. Yeah, there's only 14 horse archers on their side. I don't think they're going to come after us. They're holding archers. Go ahead and take out those 14 if you can.
Face to them.
Do the best you can, at least. We only got one. Waste of arrows. All right, hold. Don't waste any more arrows. Yeah, I'm not even going to worry about 13 horse. Let's move in. I'm going to go ahead and run in and set up where I want everybody to be. I realize that if I get too close to a horse, will charge me. But that's okay. I'm going to get these guys set up. All right, infantry right here, archers right here. Come on, come on. They're killing my horse. Boy, if I lose my horse, I'm screwed right down here in front of all of them. All right. Remember, I don't have, this horse is not armored at all. It's just a basic saddle on it. And it's a basic horse, not a high-tier horse. right, now let's get the
Horsemen, move out!
horse. Speaking of horse, let's get my horse over here. We're outnumbered by a horse, believe it or not. Let me get off this horse before he dies. Then I'd have to replace him. Not a big deal, but, you know, he's been a good horse so far, so no sense in getting rid of him. I can't see. There's too many bushes here. I'm not going to risk tossing. All right, archers and tossers, do your thing. Hey, Pete. Mind if I stand next to you for a moment? All right. Oh, man, I hate that they can turn so quickly. All right, hold off. Hold off on the jabs. Let's let the archers do their work for a little bit. All right, now, jabs again. They're coming in. I don't know what I was aiming at. Whatever it was, I didn't hit it. Trying to keep them horses off the archers. Doesn't always work. But if they get bogged down, I can do some work with the two-hander. There's a noble. Gullison, that's the leader of the entire clan. Are my horse involved yet? No, let's get the horse involved. Banner? Give me that banner. Somebody got him. I don't believe it was me. All right, his horses are helping, but now they're hindering, so get the heck out of the way. Banner, I'll take you, Sturgeon. How dare you fight for... Once a proud faction, Sturgia. Now they're fighting for the doggone Azerite. Hey, buddy, you're dangerous. Let's get rid of you. That banner bearer... I can't get to him to save my life. There we go. Finally. These horses are just driving me up. If I had my choice, when a horse's rider goes off of him, the horse just dies and disappears. I'm so tired of being hit by horses in every friggin' battle. They just run right directly towards me every time. Look at that. This whole field here, and they run directly into me every time. Tosser's got to go. All right, here comes our next wave. You go get back in line, buddy. What are you doing? I see you. I'm trying my best. Up. All right, let's try this. What? Hit the right buttons, Joe. All right, we want them to go into square formation so that they can throw their javelins from all four sides. Right now, everybody in the back of that shield wall can't toss a javelin. So let's have them get more frontage. They're not coming in. They're holding it. Let me get my horse back. Let me so I can see what they're doing. They might be chasing the horse. They're okay. Now they're coming a little closer. I'll take a look here again in just a moment. Yep, they're coming in now. They were chasing the horse. Figure out what's going on there in the middle. Oh, it's our horse in the middle there. All right, I think they're back. Yep. All right, horse, go for the archers. All right, now spread out and charge. Across the board charge. Janab, even at her old age. Hey, clown. Hey, that's right, take him out. He just knocked him on his rear. Did you see that? Javelin right in the chest there. Right in the heart, actually. Right in the heart. Look at that. Very good. What do we got over here? He just went down. Can I ride him? Palmation, I got him. Go, go, go. Put the metal to the ground. Horseshoe is metal, you see. Couldn't say put the pedal to the metal. He has a pedal. All right, we lost a lot. But I'm pretty sure that we had the correct... Remember, Gullison was in this army, and they always fight better when the faction leader's with them. But overall, I'm pretty sure we had... I lost 10 champions. That's going to hurt big time. All right, well, let's see what the cleanup is here, because I've got 1 minute left. Everybody's going to be a prisoner. I only got 3. I didn't get Gullison, I don't think. All right. Let's see what we got here. 8. All right, Janab, she did upgrade, but she's got everything she needs. She's just really, really old. So I'm going to give her this again. Or that. Move her that. And Melissa, we want you to be... I do think this is 4 horses, so we're going to give this to Keep at Bay. She's infantry. Mitch is close to upgrading. And we want you to have clean thrust. I don't think it matters. You don't have a pole arm, and you definitely don't have anything that's swinging. But every now and then you use these javelins. These javelins I've made are long. They're like 140 something, I think. I don't remember, actually. But every now and then they would use them as a pole arm. That's why I keep talking about. You see them twirling them. They're changing from throwing to melee. Oh, Sherry, so close. And Manny the Air, we want you to have... this zoom is just ridiculous. I never want zoom. I want the last hit. Zoom, I don't want it in archery, and I don't want it in javelins. It's just a bad skill. It's a bad perk for me. When it zooms in so close like that, it just... I don't like it. right, you are never going to be an infantry leader. You're never going to be a party leader, so we'll just choose this one regardless. And Reggie, the party leader. We're going to give you... I don't care about footwork. I don't care about movement speed, so we're going to give you 3 hit points to infantry in your party. Patrick, we're going to give you trainer. Trainer, everybody's always trainer. And Rick, my man, my boy. Rick's my boy. He's coming up. Personal, 5 experience to infantry when you... For every enemy you kill. That's for everybody. I see the word infantry there. They're infantry, as in they're not on the horse, they're on ground, but they're not archers. I'm just going to take it. I'm going to give him that one because I never really know for sure what to choose on that one. It's not my own personal character. All right, 8% damage with bows. Yep, we definitely going with that. And Sarah and Richard. All right, my timer has already expired, but I'm just going to knock it off here because you know what we're doing. Just going to go in there. We're going to recruit. We're going to talk to these prisoners, and I'll catch you in the next one. Adios.